to this tutorial. I'm Abraham Motukitiza. I hope you're all doing well. So basically today I want to just take us through some of the steps professional audio producers ought to go through when they're converting a song from just its simple concept. It could be a chorus, it could be a verse or whatever, into something that can get people to listen to and connect with and enjoy the entire listening experience. So basically, here we have just a demo. It's not like a full song. It's a gospel track, and I had a friend of mine here voice it for me. So let's just take a listen to it and see what the thought process should be for making something that is good and danceable, or just something that can give someone a very good listening experience. How exactly do you put things together? What should you look out for? What are those main aspects? All right. So let's listen to just the lead and see what it's doing, what actually the song sounds like without the instrumentation. So here it goes.
You give me salvation. Ngateri mulala sobola. You came and saved me. Nafuno bulamu bulala. You give me salvation. Ngateri mulala sobola. You came and saved me. Nafuno bulamu bulala.
All right. So that's great. I mean, she's a great singer. It sounds nice, and so now should be the time when we ask ourselves, all right, so what's the direction of this song? So this particular song, of course, you have to first ask the artist, are we looking at making something that is danceable? Should it get people on their feet? Should it be something to be played on radio stations? Is it going to the commercial media, or, it's just going to sit at your home and you listen to it with your friends? Because people have different, I've met artists that just want to make music for just themselves. I mean, it doesn't have to compete with anyone out there. You know what I'm saying? So here are a few things that we can consider. One, we have to look at the tempo, all right? Commercial music has a particular range that it moves. Basically, during the day, radios and TVs tend to play faster songs that have a faster tempo than slower songs. Basically because, during the day, everyone is hyper, you know what I'm saying? But, at night, people, they're tired, people are going to sleep. You can, most times, slow songs are played, unless, it's like a dance mix show or something. So the other thing that we have to consider is what the groove should be, If it's a dancehall track or an Afrobeat song, like this particular one, we went for an Afrobeat feel. What should the groove be like? And the groove is basically a combination of so many things, A groove is the feel, what feel does this song give you? Does it make you shake your head? Does it make you stomp your feet? Does it make you want to, all those things? That's what the groove does to a person who's listening to a song. So the groove has basically three main things. The drive, okay, what is driving the song? What is that thing that stands out in the song, in that when someone hears it, it hits first, or, it makes them look forward to the next part in the song. That is what the drive is. And then what's the mood of the track? Is it a happy song? Is it a sad song? And then the rhythm, okay? What is the rhythm like? Is it a basic, or is it kind of, is there swing in it? We can come up with all these different rhythms, all that combined totals into something that we call the groove, all right? Now, these are not standard things that are taught in school, all right? These are secrets that great audio producers and beat makers use when they're creating music art, all right? So you're not going to read this anywhere, but this is probably on my syllabus, okay? So the drive, the mood, and the rhythm, those three things are going to make my groove. So drive and rhythm, these are the main elements, all right? Because they get the people dancing, they get, they get the crowd shouting, they get someone to be excited, all that. Now that is... Those two are the main elements of the groove. Now, for example, starting with this song, the rhythm, for example, is something that we can start with, all right? Because, the rhythm usually is, it doesn't change so much. The rhythm is almost constant throughout the whole song. Now, don't quote me wrong. It shouldn't be constant, but almost goes. It takes that constant flow in the entire track. So we can look at the drums to start with. I mean, this is rhythm, so drums first. So let's see what the kick sounds like. All right. So let me play here. Let me play the verse part because we don't have a break. Like here, we have a break on the kick. So I want to hear something a little more consistent. So this is how the kick goes. All right, and then it's repeated. These two are exactly the same as these two. So, it's just a basic quarter note with some eighth notes. For example, here in the middle. It means that the kick is going to just hold that quarter note in place so that it gives us the pulse of the song. That's the pulse of the song. And then when it does the eighth note, that's like, oh, wait, I'm not so constant. I can also do that. You get what I'm saying? So the kick is giving you an extra thing that it can do besides it being so constant throughout the track, because that would instead be boring. All right, then let's hear the snare. What is the snare doing? We have the snare right here. Let's just check it out. All right, the snare is just doing a basic feel that we are all used to when it comes to Afrobeat and dancehall. It's not doing anything crazy. The only thing that I cannot go into depth right now is the selection of the instruments. What are those things that you look out for when you're selecting your instruments? I'll be making more videos, and my course will have all these set out. What are those elements you look out for when you're selecting instruments, which is very, very key. I mean, there's the reason why we use this kind of snare. There's the reason why we use that kind of kick, all right? So let's just continue all through. More drums here. We have something that is playing a hi-hat. This sample is from Senior B. It has been EQ'd to cut off most of the low end and, reduce the high end so that we can just have... we would put a delay on it just so it can double or triple on the left and the right. And then we have some more hi-hats here. Everyone loves hi-hat. Now, for me, from experience, when it comes to hi-hat, unless I'm doing something like maybe trap, hip-hop or something, if I want to do something that, if I'm making a rhythm for any of these styles that can be even reproduced on stage, for example, I'll go for something that is a little human, so that I don't have a very static kind of hi-hat. We do that for hip-hop and those other electronic styles whereby the hi-hat has to play like a rapid 30-second note or, something like that. But here, I went for loops, actually. These are loops. This is a hi-hat groove, and you get that from here. And these hi-hats, these are real recordings that are played off drums, real acoustic drums, and they give me that human... There are those errors you cannot recreate with MIDI. So those errors, those licks, the hi-hat sound, I just love the way it combines up, right? So this, and this, that is all percussion, hi-hat-ish like sound from loops, all right? Let's just check it out. Awesome. So the entire now rhythm, all right, regarding drums would sound something like this. I mean, that's really cool. Let me just play that with the vocal here, and we hear how it sounds. Let me just play this last part so that we avoid this break, all right? I'll explain why the break is there later on, but here it is combined with the vocals.
You give me salvation. You came and saved me.
All right, great. So now as a producer, I'm like, okay, drum-wise, I think I'm set, I added another thing here. It's like a percussion of sorts just to cover up some gaps in the rhythm. When you listen closely,
you give me salvation.
I just felt that, there was just something missing, just an extra thing. So let me just amplify it to hear what it's doing.
You give me salvation. You came and saved me. You give me salvation.
Let's keep it just a touch, you know. It does the magic, all right?